Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jay Jones. This week we bring you part 6 of Season 20. Before we begin, a couple of announcements. First, backers for our Kickstarter, Mortals Descend of the Gods, still have a week to complete the surveys we've sent out for our in-character thank yous. If you backed at $5 or more and you'd like to have your name read on the air on either Friday Night Quests or Dark Heresy, be sure to get those answers in by March 1st. Second, we're going to be creating a fan art page on our website. We've been getting some terrific pieces from listeners, and we'd like to share them with all of you. If you sent us fan art, we've reached out to you directly to determine how you'd like to be credited. If we haven't done that, then we haven't seen your art. So please send it in again. If you have fan art you'd like to share, please email us at contact@partialarc.com. Please make sure to let us know how you'd like us to post your name on the website, and if you'd like us to include a link to your social media. Without further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, our heroes have avoided a giant fire elemental and then encountered the Column of Judgment. They were kind of stumped for about 26 minutes, but then Izzy figured it out and gained access to a magical evidence locker. So you step inside, and around you are lining walls and walls of, you see armor and weapons and arrows, and then against the wall you see what look like 10 glass cases lining the wall, each with a sigil above it, and inside each of the 10 cases you see 10 different things.
What do you see?
Oh, boom boom sticks galore. I'm gonna walk into the room.
Okay.
Now, what are they doing? Are they able to follow me?
waiting for
Am I
you.
like parting the Red Sea at this point?
I think we're waiting.
You've
okay.
stepped into the room. So
Okay.
the door is still swung open, but you are now inside the room.
Cool. I approach the 10 cases.
Going from left to right, there are a lot of different things in each of the cases. So are you just kind of walking by and looking at each of them?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire an arrow with a rope wrapped around it to you, and you tie cool shit to it, and I'm gonna pull it to us.
Okay.
We could also we plane shift from there and just leave?
Oh, I'm looking around the room. I think we can.
Do we want to get Imix?
You mean like get him on our side?
Yeah, I mean he's still
we that ship sailed.
that ship. Yeah, once he found the second,
Yeah, that's
I
sailed.
feel like
Then
that's a whole episode of convincing him.
Then I have no reservations teleporting away from the
Okay.
evidence locker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying we can dimension door into it or plane shift into
I can
it?
try.
Yeah.
Why don't I try with you,
Okay.
and then I can come back for the second.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you grab Horace to dimension door into the room. You grab him, and you appear in the evidence locker.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Noise.
High five.
High five.
High five.
I could teleport back, but then it's another spell. What if I just walked back?
Nope. No, because you're not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, you're right.
And I can't walk back out because
You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Teleport back. Teleport back. Teleport
right.
back, grab the second, teleport back into the evidence
Okay.
locker.
You dimension door back in, and you're in.
All right.
Woohoo! High fives.
Thanks for opening the door.
Yeah, no problem.
Good job.
I genuinely have to leave my staff here, but I'm looking around the room. I'm thinking I'm
I
gonna find
don't think
something
you
here.
actually do have to leave your stuff
What's it going to do?
because
Well,
we're
I mean-
stealing a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but I think I could find a much cooler staff in here.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
look
true.
around.
That's true.
Well, let's not give it up just yet. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
don't have to leave
there's
shit.
no reason to leave anything in here.
Let's not even really talk about it because they could be listening.
What did we learn?
The column appears in front of you. Whoa, you said you were going to leave that staff.
God damn it! Sorry, Colin.
Like years from now, I'm just like living at home and the doorbell rings and it's the column. They're like, you said.
I have to move again. So 10 jars with 10 things.
There are 10
Like
glass
glass
cases.
glass cases
with 10
10
things along the back of the
Okay.
very room. Like there are rows of like armors and armaments and things like that, jewels and gems and things like
I'm gonna-
around the room in like different rows, but in the back there almost seems to be some reverence for these 10 items.
Sweeney.
That's me.
Grab diamonds.
I know.
Second. What's that?
Are you talking about these items?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
There's 10 of them. Is that like the seats special thing?
yes, these I've heard about this again. I haven't been in here
Oh,
myself.
sick. And I punched one of the glasses
You,
out.
you punched one of the gates. It's okay. Well, it shatters.
Good. What's this one?
What are
you-
we seeing?
So
Wow.
you pull off the wall one of the 10.
I like your style.
You grab a bottle. You're holding
Oh.
a bottle in your hand.
I shake it.
It's you shake the bottle.
I'm glad I'm part of this league.
You hear something shaking around inside,
Is that a genie? Second?
and you're holding it, and it has a long neck with a cork at the top and a kind of bulbous bottom.
Pop it.
Drink
Hang
it.
on.
Drink it.
Are you
Hold
gonna pop? Are
on.
you gonna pop it?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. It sounded like you wanted to pop that
I
bottle.
want to.
Hold on.
Second, what is this?
What is it like?
Before I pop it, based on my own needs.
So, do you hand it to her?
No.
Okay. Do you show it to her at least so she can look at
I
it?
let her see it from behind my back.
Oh, that's gonna be very difficult to discern what it
Slightly-
is.
What do you think? What is this? Second, you don't get to touch it.
I'm going to come around and I'm going to examine it.
Okay, Sweeney, do you want to roll an Arcana check?
I would like to. 23.
You look at the sigils on it, and you recognize it looks like it was made in the plane of fire. It looks like this is in a Freety bottle.
Oh.
That
So
might
it is a genie.
it
A fire
might be,
genie.
as one might consider, a genie's bottle.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
wanna
You
look
gotta either rub it the right way, or you gotta pop that top, lock that drop, and then sleep on the floor, and then think about me.
I don't get that reference.
That's
'cause
how
I don't
genies
listen to
Old
music.
song.
I'm going to look at the next one.
Tweet me if you know what that is. You get 10 points. to
Mike
Gryffindor.
Christensen only listens to Queen. So if
Okay.
you got a reference for
I'll
that.
drop one of those in later.
So that was like that you punched and smashed the fourth case. Is what was the one you walked up to and pulled that out of.
I'll look at the third. Describe it to me knowing that I got an Arcana of 15.
Cool. Well, they look like very nice boots, 2 shoes, a pair of boots. They're black with spider-like etchings along it.
Okay.
And when you're looking at it from different angles, it almost looks as if they're moving,
The spiders are moving?
that the boots are moving.
Huh.
You know who would look great in these?
Gormo.
Don't
Rest his name.
Rest his
name.
Look at the second one.
rest his name.
Arcana of 15. Oh, no, 16.
Just looks like a bag. Just a simple little bag with a little rope tie around the top of it. Just looks like a little brown bag.
I'm most
I
afraid of
throw
that.
it inside the bag of holding, thereby creating a interdimensional explosion.
Please don't. Although everything would just pelt out to the astral plane, which we're very close to.
Yeah.
Next one, 22.
On the first one,
This is
you
on the
mean?
first one.
So this one, it looks like a chunk of charcoal. Like it looks like a little bit larger than like a glass. And this chunk of charcoal rock has hundreds of little holes all around it, leading up to the top.
My tryptophobia is triggered.
Kind of like a beehive.
I don't like a lot of tiny holes.
22 Arcana. Can't tell what that is.
With the 22 Arcana, you know that inside there is probably a hive of things that would protect its holder.
What the hell is that?
Cool.
Bees that hug you to death.
With their butts.
Oh,
Their sharp
that they
butts.
jab into you over and over.
All right,
and
looking
over
at number 5.
Isn't that just a bee?
15.
No.
Number 5 looks like a small little case with a cork on top. The case is the face of something laughing, its mouth wide agape, shrieking with laughter, like a clown or a harlequin.
I have Identify as a ritual. It takes me 10 minutes per item, so
Okay. All right.
it's just going to take a while. I want to see what I can figure out without
I
that.
don't think we have any sort of time limit inside this place.
No, the column doesn't affect.
If the
us
column
in here.
slowly hops,
Hey, man, you've been in here for a while. You dropping off that staff or what? I got a job to do, man. Don't get me in trouble.
Knocks on the no touching.
All right, number 6, 11. Sorry, 21.
21. Okay. You've heard of this before, actually. This is known as a shatter helm. It looks like essentially a helm that doesn't cover your face, but it covers your forehead all the way to the back of your head, and also the sides, just by your ears as well. Shatter helms, this might be the last. You thought they were all gone. They were created by an alchemist called Zara Heffelquire.
Sounds gnomish.
But basically, shatter helms could let you teleport. They had a certain number of charges in them, but you could teleport whenever you used them.
Whoa. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the ability to teleport normally.
I would say we give that to you anyway.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 19 on the next one. This is number 7.
It's a small vial with a gray and silver, like, oily, viscous...
Boring. Throw that behind us. What's the next one? Just kidding. Go ahead.
It has a red wax cork on top. It looks very ornate. The sigils are, they actually look like they're abyssal sigils along the side of it. But it looks like a vial of oil.
By the way, Kelly was right. This is a shopping episode.
It is.
Don't you dare not say this is not shopping.
It's shopping, but we just don't pay for anything.
Yeah. We're shopping.
We're shopping,
21 on the next one.
So this one
which is great.
is very specific, and I'm going to read off exactly what this is.
Okay. It's a picture of your mother.
Oh no! All of our mothers.
She's wearing.
It's all of your mothers.
She's wearing a sundress.
No, it was the night that
So-
he first saw her.
So you don't know exactly what this is called with a 21, but I can describe it to you. This is a thick, leather-bound volume that has a desiccated tongue pinned to the front cover.
Ew.
You've heard of tomes like these. You've heard that there might be 5 in existence, but nobody is exactly sure which one is the original. But what you have heard is that tomes like this were stolen from and once belonged to the lich god Vecna, Keeper of Secrets.
Is this a book of vile darkness?
I don't know. I don't know.
If this is a book of vile darkness, we're in good hands.
All right, well,
AKA bedtime story.
Yeah.
all right,
So I'm
two
going to read
more.
you this bedtime story in another language.
Natural 20 on the next one.
And
Alone.
you will have nightmares.
Natural 20 on the next one, so
Okay.
it's a ring. And you know, quite literally, you've heard of this before because it is the ring once owned by the famous gnome thief, Gellenir. And this is the Ring of Gellenir. It acts much like what you've heard of before called a Ring of Free Action. And it works very similar to it. A Ring of Free Action, and I can describe that for you here.
I don't have to remind you guys, jewelry looks really good on me.
So while you wear this ring, difficult terrain and other things like that don't cost you extra movement, so you can move freely through pretty much anything. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
It's like freedom of movement, but as a
Yeah.
ring.
Do you guys think I should have that? Well, who needs that the most?
We need to figure out what the other things do, too, and what it requires
Yeah.
attunements.
Okay.
Because we
think
can't
we're all
only attune to so many things. Last one, 14.
14.
Well, that's the last one? We've gone through 10 already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The last one you're looking at looks like a little pocket knife that somebody might use to whittle or carve wood. That's all you know about it with a 14.
All right. I need 10 minutes for each item that we weren't able to identify. So I need 70 minutes. Y'all can take a short rest if you want to.
What are you going to be using that 70 minutes for, Sweeney?
I'm going to cast Identify 7 times as a ritual.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'll take a short rest.
So each of you guys take a short rest. Sweeney is identifying each of these. So the first one that looks like a hive, you find out this is a shield of Sharati. It was once belonged to a Nuanti who ascended to godhood. Inside this charcoal hive lives a nest of what is known as blood fireflies that will defend their owner as long as they live. They act as, with a free action, you can activate this as a shield, and they will give you a +3 to AC, and they float in the air, so they do not take up a hand whatsoever, and will float in front of you. But if you take damage, you have to make a charisma check of a 15 or higher, or they'll attack you.
What's
So,
the
is it a shield? Like you need to have proficiency with shields to be able to hold it?
You can activate it by you give it a command word once you attune to it.
Nice.
And you speak the command word, and they will appear in front of you and act as a +3 AC and just float around you. They don't require a hand to hold.
That sounds like either Sweeney or you.
I would
have that.
I would say I have an AC of 14,
Yeah, you should probably have that.
and I have a persuasion of +3, which is not terrible.
Because you have to convince the bees to like.
If I
I
get
have
hit.
really high charisma though.
What's
As a
your
saving
AC?
throw.
Well, let's figure out. Actually, let's figure out what all these are. Let's not make
Yeah,
a
yeah,
decision.
yeah. Right.
And also, does this require attunement?
By the way, I'm having a great time, you guys.
It does require
I
attunement.
love getting magic items.
I know. I love a good shopping episode.
all right.
mean-
Next one is the bag with the drawstring.
So you investigate this bag a little bit further, and you know that it is just known as a bag of beans.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Then moving on to the next item.
So
Dibs on the beans.
you know that and identify gives you all the information about the item.
Yeah.
So you know that first off, if you dump the bag's contents out onto the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius extending from the beans. Each creature takes 5d4 fire damage, but
Damn.
here's the interesting thing. If instead you remove a bean from the bag and plant it in the dirt or sand and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later. It can either toadstools can sprout, which cause poison damage. A geyser could erupt that sprouts water, beer, berry juice, vinegar, wine, oil, 30 feet around it in the air for 12 rounds.
Wow.
A
Is it
tree
random?
ant could sprout from it.
Nice. Is it all
Um,
random? Is it random?
It's random. An inanimate, immobile stone statue of your likeness rises out of it.
Oh,
It makes verbal threats against you. If you leave it and others come near it, it describes you as the most heinous of villains and directs the newcomers to find and attack you.
Oh Jesus!
If you're on the same plane of existence as the statue, it knows where you are. The statue becomes inanimate after 24 hours.
So we use this as a bomb and nothing else.
A campfire with blue flames springs forth and burns for 24 hours.
I'm running out of space.
Shriekers will sprout. Bright pink toads will crawl forth. If the toad is touched, it transforms into a larger, smaller monster.
Question.
A hungry bullet could spawn from it.
A hungry.
A
bu-
bullet.
Oh,
bullet.
okay. I was like, Jesus, they have guns?
No.
Okay,
Bunch of bullets fired
Yeah,
out of it.
yes,
Wait, I want to
yes,
finish
yes,
this.
yes.
A fruit tree could grow. It can create magic potions from the fruit tree, which are very good. Eggs can spring out of it, which actually can buff up your lowest scores. Finally, I'll say the last one and do the second to last one. The last one, a giant beanstalk sprouts, growing to the height of essentially through the clouds. The top leads somewhere to maybe a cloud giant's castle of
And
some
if
sort.
I eat them?
And then the second to last one, a pyramid with a 60-foot square radius base bursts upward. Inside is a sarcophagus containing a mummy lord.
How many beans do we have?
Inside, you find 7.
Damn. Plant them all together. Now.
no. Next up is the boots with spiders.
All right.
The boots with spiders you actually know are the boots of the Silent Mother, of the greatest drow assassin that's ever lived. It took...
I want those.
Does does Identify give you the history of the item?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that it took 2/3 to catch her. They couldn't end up actually hunting her down. They had to bargain with her for these shoes.
Wow.
And instead of finally taking her down, she gave an exchange of giving them these boots instead of killing them both and continuing this fight. So the boots make no sound when you step with them, and you have advantage on all stealth checks when you wear them.
Nice. Next up is the Afridi bottle.
Yep, it's an Afridi bottle. I can tell you a little bit more about it since you
would-
identified it.
Yes, please.
So an Afridi bottle works like this.
Oh,
When
what do the
you-
boots of the Silent Mother do again? I'm sorry.
The boots of the Silent
Stealth.
Mother, it's advantage on stealth checks, and you make no sound when you walk with them.
Got it.
The first time you open the bottle, we will roll to see what happens. On a 1 to 10, the Afridi attacks you. After fighting for 5 rounds, the Afridi disappears and the bottle loses its magic. So that's bad. On an 11 to 90, the Afridi serves you for 1 hour, doing as you command. Then the Afridi returns to the bottle, and a new stopper contains it. The stopper can't be removed for 24 hours. The next 2 times the bottle is opened, the same effect occurs. If the bottle is opened a 4th time, the Afridi escapes and disappears, and the bottle loses its magic. From a 91 to 100, the Afridi can cast the Wish spell 3 times for you. It disappears when it grants the final wish, or after 1 hour, and the bottle loses its magic.
I wish for infinite wishes.
The bottle
Got her.
explodes. It actually has. If you say that, the bottle explodes afterwards and kills everything,
Ooh, that
no matter
means
what
we
it's
can
held.
throw it and then be like,
I wish for everything. Grenade.
Right, the next one, a case of something laughing.
This is known as the Dust of
Clown box.
Karakai. It is the last batch created by the Archfey Karakai, Lord of Laughter. Essentially, how it works is this. In this small container with the laughing face, essentially, it appears like a dust of disappearance, and there's about enough of it of like about 5 handfuls that you could throw. When you use an action to throw a handful of the dust in the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become unable to breathe due to laughing uncontrollably. A creature affected in this way is incapacitated and suffocating. As long as it is conscious, a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on it on a success. The Lesser Restoration spell can also end the effect on a creature. So basically, you laugh uncontrollably until you die.
Guys,
you get that one.
suffocating is like the strongest thing we can possibly do to any creature in the world that requires oxygen.
All right, next item, the vial of silver gray oil.
Well, right, because you already identified the Shatterhelm.
Yeah, I mean, I can do another identify to figure out how it works, but like
Yeah, it's...
Sure.
for the sake of the
Real
game,
quick, how does
Yeah.
it work?
but for the sake of the podcast, we know how the gist. So.
Right.
Yeah, I can just quickly, just for the Shatterhelm itself. The helm has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the teleport spell from it. The helm regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You need that one, Sweeney.
I can teleport.
No.
That's the
this
thing
like
is
an extra
Sweeney,
teleport.
Sweeney can already. What I need is to be able to teleport right next to somebody and hit him with my sword.
The other thing is teleport is actually much more powerful than just Dimension Door. Like, that could be
Yeah.
other places. Like,
Oh,
you can bring
other
us with you.
planes?
Not
We-
planes, but places.
Remember, if we can pull Vect out of limbo and pull him onto a plane of equal...
Well, and keep in mind my strength. I can grab that dude and teleport him anywhere.
And I think that's what the second was telling us, like, several episodes
Yeah.
ago of, like, that's the advantage we have. We either destroy
Yeah.
limbo
Yes.
or we pull him into a plane where we have equal footing.
My favorite thing
So that
is
teleport
his
vial is
mansion.
really great.
His mansion.
Well, that's the helm. That's the Shatter Helm. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but, well, his... Sweeney's Mordecai's mansion.
Oh,
of
wait,
Lord
remind
River.
me.
He
So
can fight in there,
Shatterhelm
that'd be great.
actually recreates the teleport spell?
yeah.
Yeah, you can
It's
teleport.
like an extra teleport.
So that means that teleport targets more than me?
Yes.
So I could bring more than me on a jaunt.
Yeah.
Or we can pull more from
Or-
somewhere else to
Right,
where we
right.
are. It's
I
like,
think teleport also requires a willing subject.
It might.
Up to 8 willing creatures.
Yeah.
But
But they can roll a save to be forcefully teleported?
I don't see actually a way for you to teleport unwilling people.
All right, so the next that vial of oil with the abyssal on the side of it and the red cork at top. This is Karoth's oil of murder. It's
I
a
love that.
clear gelatinous oil that sparkles with silver shards inside of it. The oil can coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying the oil takes 1 minute. For 1 hour, the coated item is magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
It sounds like my normal perfume.
Yeah.
But great, we have more.
It takes a minute for you to put your perfume on?
I know. Can you imagine? It's just like
Takes forever.
Alrighty.
Let's all be quiet for a minute and see how long that is.
a minute's a long
Yeah.
time.
Let's put perfume
Alrighty,
on.
next up is the thick leather-bound volume with the tongue on it.
This is called the Tome of the Stilled Tongue. It once belonged to Vecna, Keeper of Secrets. The tongues pinned to the cover of the 4 copies came from other spellcasters who crossed Vecna. So this is a tongue of someone who crossed him. The few pages of each tome are filled with indecipherable scrawls. The remaining pages are blank and pristine. If you can attune to this item, you can use it as a spell book with an arcane focus. In addition, while holding the tome, you can use a bonus action to cast a spell you have written in this tome without expending a spell slot,
Dibs.
or using any verbal or somatic components. Once used, the property of the tome can't be used again until the next dawn. While attuned to the book, you can remove the tongue from the book's cover. If you do so, all spells written in the book are permanently erased. Vecna watches anyone using this tome.
Fuck.
He can also write cryptic messages in the book These messages appear at midnight and fade away after they are read.
Oh my god, it's a Tom Riddle diary. Dibs. Dibs. Oh,
So-
yeah.
The next one you've basically uncovered, the Ring of Gellan
Yep.
from the famous gnome thief. I believe I read off exactly how it works.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, right. The last one, though, the little pocket knife.
Oops, I wrote Tomb of Stilled Tongue instead of Tome.
Yes, it's not the tomb, just the tome.
Dear Tom, today,
Today I'm leaving you for another man.
bunch of boys
For
made
another
fun of me
tome.
in spell class today.
So, this last item is called Tiny Tom. It is a pocket knife that was blessed by a fae and given to a great whittler who used to whittle a lot of carpentry for that Lord Fae. Tiny Tom is a little blade that, while it's on you, it gives you a +1 bonus to saving throws. Also, it grants you luck. Once a day, you can call on its luck to reroll one attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw you dislike. You have to take the second result.
I don't think I should have that because I already have Indomitable, which lets me reroll
We
saves.
also have our Ring of Sand.
And again, this
I
is
don't.
while it's on you.
Yeah, I think we should probably give Sweeney the pocket
I
knife.
think I got rid of
And
that.
those are all of the 10 items. The Shield of Sharati, the Bag of Beans, the Boots of the Silent Mother, the Afridi Bottle, the Dust of Karakai, the Shatter Helm, the Oil, the Tome of Stilled Tongue, the Ring of Gellan, and Tiny Tom.
Weirdly enough, I think you should have the boots.
Yeah, thank.
So,
no,
which
thank
of these
you, right?
which of these require attunements?
I kind of want the shield and the boots and the
The
book nightmare.
Shield of Sharati require attunement.
The boots?
The Boots require attunement.
Is attunement just a day?
It's typically...
It's an hour, but
Yeah.
you can only have 3.
Oh, 3 attunements.
Yep.
And the Tome of the Stilled Tongue require
Does the
attunement.
Shatter Helm?
I take
The
that
Shatter Helm
back.
does not.
Because Shenra,
And Pocket Knife does not?
The Pocket Knife does not.
my
That's really
Shield
good.
of Shenra requires attunement.
Yeah.
I think.
I want
so.
the
Does Doris
shield, the
require
bag,
attunement?
the boots.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have 2
That's it.
attunements.
Maybe the
But it was very easy for you because you birthed Doris.
But
Well,
it
that
still
doesn't
counts
change
against
the rules.
It still counts against his number of attuned items.
True.
Yeah. I'm no longer attuned to the Sphere of Annihilation,
Right,
the
right,
amulet, so I can
right.
attune to something new.
So, are you guys in agreement that I should take the Shatter Helm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Which one was that?
Teleporting.
Teleport helm.
I
Yes,
think
that
giving
would
you
be
some
really cool 'cause
mobility.
it's a helmet.
Yeah. And also, I need
Mobility.
mobility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should take that.
'Kay.
I think you should also take the small case of
The-
the clown box, basically.
The laughing
the
dust.
clown
I
box.
agree.
Yeah.
I think that's a
Yeah.
good
I think
idea.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And I kind of want you to also take the pocket knife because then you'll never fail on your strikes.
Oh.
Because it's going to make
no,
you
the
extra lucky.
Oh, is pocket knife? It's only saving throws you reroll, right?
Just saving
No,
throws.
it's
no,
attack
no.
rolls.
It's an
Attack
attack roll,
rolls,
an ability,
a
and a
bonus
saving
to
throw.
save.
oh,
Yeah.
well, it's once a day.
It's once a day. You
Yeah.
you can't do it every single time. That
Yeah.
would be crazy. But
It's a second sand
and
ring.
it
or
allows
sort
me
of,
to
no.
whittle the most beautiful trinkets.
Yeah, you need a new hobby.
It's also a sharp blade. You're very good with
Yeah,
those.
I love those.
but it's not a
I feel like because I have Indomitable, you guys should probably. have
Or,
the
yeah,
pocket
we
knife.
give him the ring of free action so he can
yes.
move more.
I think that's a really
Because that
good
Is
means
that
you almost move
attunement?
5 times.
No.
Does the ring require?
Oh no, right?
the ring does not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then I should have the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 3 out of 10. So that's pretty good.
Okay, you should. I think he should have the shield, the hive shield.
But
'Cause
if
his
he
AC 's
breaks,
so
if he f's up, and those hornets are just killing him because he does.
Oh,
he
'cause
needs
he
to have a
has no
high
charisma?
charisma, and I have a very high charisma.
That's a fair point. And that's the problem is that we need someone who's going to be really good with animals. And
Yeah.
I'm okay
you
with
could
that.
even talk to them.
I know.
Yeah, you should have
I
it.
can clone them.
Yeah, you should have it.
I'm gonna take the. I want the hive and the boots,
I think she should have the boots.
and maybe the
That's
oil
fine.
of murder.
I think Oil of Murder does make sense for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here's the question. Can we put the Oil of Murder on your claws?
I think so.
If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
asking me, I would say yeah.
You could dip
I mean-
claws.
You can
into
dip claws in that
poison.
oil, man.
I put oil everywhere.
She can
you
put
know?
it. She can get a toothbrush, rub
Yeah.
that on her teeth.
Can you
Yeah.
put? Oh
Get
yeah,
all
you
up
should
in there.
We can diffuse it
Can I-
topically, internally, and aromatically.
It's not a. It's not a.
Now remember, when you
swallowing poison.
apply it, it only lasts for an hour, but you have an hour to use
Plenty
it.
of time. When have any of our battles last an hour?
Oh, dude, we had one battle that was 2.5 hours.
One, yeah.
I'm just
In game.
kidding. Yeah, in game.
Afridi bottle?
That's kind of the parties because it's how many
Yeah.
wishes? 3?
So I'll take it.
Is it 3 wishes?
I think you should.
Well,
have
there's
that.
a 10% chance of 3 wishes.
10% chance of 3 wishes.
What-
Otherwise, the
80
majority of the chances you
80%
get a
chance-
freebie that you can command.
I kind of also want the
10% chance that it will attack you.
because I feel like I might have a better
The bag of beans?
planting thing.
I'm fine with you taking the bag of beans.
Yeah, because you could actually probably make soil.
Yeah, I can't. I
Yeah.
could be the soil.
Yeah, you could be soil.
So that would leave me
And
with
earth.
the Tome of the Stilled Tongue and Tiny Tom.
Yes.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who has the nightmare
Ifritis-
book?
The Ifritis, everybody.
What?
You should have the nightmare book. It could be
Yeah.
used as also.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
spell
Tome of
book.
the Still Tongue.
That's
sorry.
your new spell book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So Izzy will need... Izzy, what do you have attuned to you right now? Not much.
I got rid of my like reroll sand ring.
your
That's
staff,
gone.
dude. Keep your staff.
Well, I'm
Don't give
worried.
it
So
up.
what magic items do you have?
Not a lot.
Staff's not attunement, is it?
Staff
No,
is attunement.
no, no.
It is.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Oh, that's right. I had to sit with it for a bit.
Does it
yes.
give you a +1 to your spell save?
Yes, it did.
spell attacks and spell saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
oh,
what I thought.
I have a ring of air elemental, but we've never fought an air elemental, so I never attuned to it. I just have it, and we've always been like, "Let's fight."
Yeah,
one.
let's-
I have to fight
And I
one to
we never did that.
give
Let's
her.
you can unattune to that, or you don't even need to actually. All you need to attune to is the boots. Oh, sorry,
The boots.
and the hive.
And the hive.
That's fine.
So unattune to the ring,
That's
and we
fine.
just won't use it.
Okay.
You've got the hive, you've got the boots,
okay.
you've got the bag of beans, which doesn't require attunement. You've got the vial.
Are they thigh high
Jay,
boots?
any diamonds in the vault?
So when you peruse the vault as you're looking around, you do find a collection of diamonds.
Perfect.
Now, these diamonds...
Say no more. We have diamonds.
Okay, you guys have diamonds.
Actually-
you just grab them all up, dump them in a bag.
What if every diamond we have to like tell it a positive thing?
Oh no.
Like diamonds of positivity.
So hang on, you don't need to attune to the helm or the dust,
Oh, I don't need to attune to the helm.
right?
Nope.
Or the ring.
Oh.
No, probably not. No, it's just
So I have one more attunement because my shield and my sword are attunement.
Right. I mean, unless we see something else tempting, maybe just the ring of air elemental.
Yeah, I could put that on.
and
Doesn't
then-
that give him a...
fight
No,
it.
but then you'd have to
We have to
summon
fight
it
it,
and then
yeah.
fight
No,
it.
you don't. It has other properties.
Oh.
Yeah, but to like be able to fully use it,
But
we just have to find an
you have to
arrow.
fight.
I
and
have
use
one
it.
in my necklace.
Or you summon one for me to fight.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We should do that. But here's what the ring of air elemental does.
It's a whole episode.
Ring
I'll talk it down.
First you negotiate it for an hour.
Okay, so here's what the ring of elemental command does, and it's bonkers that we have not killed an air elemental and used
I've
it.
just never used it. You know, when you're a
This
druid,
ring is linked to one of the 4 elemental planes. The DM chooses randomly, or no, sorry, skip over that. This ring is linked to the elemental plane of air.
Okay.
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on attack rolls against elementals from the linked plane, and they have disadvantage to attack rolls against you. So you're very good at fighting air elementals.
Perfect.
In addition, you have access to properties based on the linked plane. The ring has 5 charges and regains 1d4 plus 1 charges daily at dawn. Spells cast from the ring have a DC of 17.
Whoa.
You can expend 2 of the ring's charges to cast Dominate Monster on an air elemental. In addition, when you fall, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling. You can also speak and understand Auran.
When have we ever have we ever heard that language?
If you
That's the
no.
language of air elementals.
It's air elementals.
If you help slay an air elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain the following additional properties. You have resistance to lightning damage.
Nice.
You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed and can hover.
Nice.
You can cast the following spells from the ring, expending the necessary number of charges. Chain Lightning, 3 charges. Gust of Wind, 2 charges. Or Wind Wall, 1 charge.
Nice.
It's almost as if like you guys should have learned about that
Yeah.
ring.
We should have used that ring.
I've been
can
saying-
you
Don't look at-
Summon me an
We
air
are
elemental?
looking at you because we keep saying summon an air elemental.
Me?
Can I summon an air elemental and kill it?
I can do that, and then you can kill
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
a whole nother episode.
Not necessarily. It has disadvantage to attack him. He has advantage against it, and
Yeah.
you can command it.
Yeah.
Well, no, what
I command you to die
the
for
point
me.
of it is that I will summon it, and then it's still friendly to me until it is
Attacked.
attacked by
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
That isn't friendly to me.
Yeah.
Oh no! I have to break concentration,
Right. If you break concentration.
so I can literally summon it and be like, "I'm gonna update my
You
bullet
could maybe
journal."
even summon it and say, "Get into that ring."
the
It's
ring
gonna be
doesn't
like,
store it.
Well, anything I do, it'll be like,
Oh, the ring doesn't
"No."
store it.
No. You
No,
just
no,
you
no, no,
have
no.
you can
It-
dominate monster on air elementals.
Yeah.
Wait a second. What's that thing about?
I have a necklace that has an air elemental in it.
It's defeated essence is then sucked into the ring, and then thus
So I
you
have
have power
to
over
defeat
it.
an air elemental,
Yes.
elemental and put it in the ring.
Yes,
You have defeated
Well, yeah.
you defeat an air elemental, if you help slay an air elemental,
Okay.
then
The ring is charged.
the ring is charged.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, summon one. Let's kill it.
Really? You want to do this right now in here?
Yeah,
So
let's do
attune
it.
to the ring, and
All
then
right.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna baseball.
Oh,
hold my sword.
all right. I'm
Baseball
gonna
bat.
run to the other side of the room. Okay. I'm gonna tee it up. Ready?
Give me a small one. Give me a small one.
You're gonna take Doris out like a bat.
Give me a small one.
All right.
Yeah.
No, they're all the same size. Okay, you ready?
No, they're not. Okay,
Air elementals?
yes.
Yeah.
No, they're
Okay.
not.
yeah, they are
They're all
the same size?
They're giant size. Yeah.
They're all the same size.
pretty much.
Heads up, Horace. Here it comes.
Oh,
Air elemental curveball on
Okay.
the inner.
So you summon an air elemental.
Baseball terms, and I throw one
This
at
is
you.
a large creature, so it's about like 10 feet tall, of a whirling tornado in front of you with eyes and arms.
They're really the same size?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
pretty big.
Oh, wow.
So this thing's swirling in front of you.
Okay.
Now you were waiting for it, so I'm going to let you attack first.
Oh, okay.
So swing
With
away.
advantage.
With
right?
advantage.
Because you're attuned to this ring.
Not yet.
Well, no, he attuned to it. He had to take an hour, otherwise it doesn't work. No, you
Oh,
can't.
right.
You
How's
can't attune early.
like 26?
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Okay. How's 21?
21. Yep.
Yeah. And how's 19?
That also hits.
Woohoo!
All right.
Now you have a magical sword, so you're actually going to be able to hit and damage this thing.
That was 3 hits, right?
Yep.
That was 3 hits.
31.
31. Wow. Okay. Well, it's still alive.
Okay.
It looks pissed.
Oh.
It is whirling towards you, its arms spinning Tasmanian devil style.
Okay.
And it goes to slam you with 2 attacks.
Disadvantage on each.
First one with disadvantage. It is a 19. It's not going to be enough.
No, not enough.
I believe your AC is a 22 now, right?
Yep.
The last one's going to miss as well at a 16.
Hell yeah.
So, all right. So 2 swings, it completely misses you. And it's your turn again, Horace.
I'm just gonna keep swinging away. That's a crit.
Yep.
That's a 2. No, just 1 crit. 25
Oh.
on just 1 swing.
25 damage?
Yeah.
Nice. It's still alive.
Oh, okay. Well, then I've got 2 more swings.
And he's winding up.
That's not a crit, but definitely a hit because it's like 30. 30
I mean, yeah,
AC.
30
Yes.
will hit.
Yes.
Rounding out second base.
9 damage. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 1 more, and that's 11 damage.
Okay. So it's
If it's not
just-
dead, I'm going to
it's-
take my free
it's
action.
Just barely. It's just barely. Like you have sliced through the wind body of this thing pretty deeply.
That's a hit because it's 16 plus 13, so...
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Sliding into third.
22.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finish this thing.
And he's coming around home.
I'm going to finish it with 5 damage to its genital area.
Nice.
Wow.
Now, what's amazing is anyone who has the monster manual, please flip to the page of the air elemental.
It has
It is
no
page
junk.
124 of the monster manual. The look on its face is the look of it as if someone had just finished it off with a shot of the sword to its
junk.
groin. It's just like,
Everyone, please look that up. It is
please
so
go to page
good.
124. The
Yeah,
air
here, let him
elemental's
take a-
face
Let Jeff take a picture.
of pure
It's-
sadness.
Definitely a U shape.
Oh, there we go. Get look at his face.
Prince
So-
Horace Kemp rounding out third and coming home to steal home. He's stealing home and he's stealing home and he's got Doris up in the sword and the sword is swiping the genitals.
So my ring is glowing with air energy now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Noise.
Of air genital energy.
Air genital energy.
So you're
Nicely
sliding
done.
over home, your ring extended, and it's like 16
My ring
candles
erect.
just like dang. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, motherfucker, I've had that ring for 16 levels.
I know.
Never did a
We've
thing
had it
to
for a
it.
long time, right?
We definitely had it.
We've had it forever.
We've had it for I think we got it when we fought Alaric
Does this
in
mean
season 10.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're like cross-classing? You're kind of a druid now.
Wow.
You could summon an air elemental.
No, he can't. That's not what it does. And the thing that you think that is why you never used it. It has
No.
never been what that does.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
command an
But you
air
can
elemental.
use spells with it.
Yes.
I honestly do feel good about it. All right, here, let me write down. I can use Gust, Air Wall,
Chain
and
lightning as well.
Chain Lightning.
Chain lightning, gust of wind, which is different than gust,
Cool.
and wind wall.
Okay.
You can also fly your speed. You now have a fly speed of 30, and you can hover.
Ooh.
Okay.
What should my cross class be? Rogue? never
And I
met
can fly and hover.
one of those.
You can fly and hover.
Okay. I am now officially hovering at all times.
Always. Just entering a room.
I'm always 2
You're
inches
always
off
above
the
us.
ground.
You also
always
have resistance to lightning damage. Don't forget that.
Oh, how much?
Half
Immune?
damage.
You have
Oh, half.
resistance, so just
Okay.
half.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
Look
amazing.
at you up there.
Yay.
How's the air?
Meanwhile, I'm going to go become pen pals with an archlich, I guess.
I'm gonna slip on these boots.
Yep.
I'm gonna plant my ass on the ground, and I'm gonna zip up these thigh-high black spider kinky boots.
So you zip them up,
Them in. I've never walked in high heels before, so let's see how this goes.
and the webbing of the boots kind of, they adjust and tighten to fit perfectly. And as soon as you step on the ground with them, it's almost unsettling because you don't hear anything as soon as you step on the stone.
I'm gonna do this. Tick, 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 tick,
Like
tick,
just
tick.
running around
Like
the
a little,
room?
No, like a little tap dance.
You're tapping it, you're not making any sound. You're moving your feet fast, slamming it against the ground as hard as you can. Nothing. No sound.
Cool.
And I also got the laughing powder, right?
Yeah, which is really good because you can reroll saves, and on that save, you make people suffocate,
Okay.
and the laughing powder will help. I'll make sheets for everybody with
Okay.
these items.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my shield, my charcoal shield of Sharati.
It's not even a shield that you wear; it's just something on your body.
It's on my
And
arm.
I assume you take an hour to attune to it?
Yeah.
Now you can speak a command word to make the fireflies, the
Blood fireflies.
blood fireflies come out. What is your command word to make them release?
My calling is blood before bitches.
Blood before
Nice.
bitches.
Blood before bitches.
bitches.
Good.
You say blood before bitches, and the hive starts to glow red, and you see 200 tiny red glowing fireflies fly up and encircle you, and just hover around you.
Did
a
you
little
count
concerned.
200?
I'm a little concerned that we're turning Izzy into a supervillain.
No. I mean, you should have been concerned about that 15 levels ago.
I talked to her 15 levels ago about it.
Yeah, I know.
I now open the bag, and I'm looking at the beans.
They look like 7 little, just regular little beans.
I'm gonna eat you.
Uh,
No, don't eat me. Yes.
D&D pitch. Next season, our main villain is Izzy.
Already thinking about it, or Jeremy. I'm already thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know that I'm bad.
You wouldn't, though. That's
No,
the
I
thing. is
wouldn't.
you would
Wait,
think-
I'm like,
Are you
what?
telling me 500 subjects that I've made work for me don't want to do that
I've never
anymore?
enslaved anyone. Pointing Horace. This one over here, however,
I can only imagine the villager we talked to. Like, you'd be like, her only friend is Bones.
They say
Very,
she
like-
resurrects her old great warriors and parties with them.
Oh, that's cool.
it's a druid thing.
They say she once fucked a pit fiend.
It's also very Dahmer-ish. Like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, bones. No, but like, I don't. Hey, I'm a level 20. Have I worn bones as an accessory past level 15? No.
No, hey, we're not giving you credit, and I understand that.
Thank you.
And by the way, at any time during this whole campaign, any one of us could have been a villain.
Yes, and
I
also
was sort of for a
And
while.
I were.
my blood
Yeah.
collection wasn't just a
Yes.
fetish. Blood holds
Yeah.
power like a name. Wizards know this. Names hold power. So that's my druids are
Yeah.
visceral. So
We've
you know.
all deserved forgiveness.
Yes. I'm still gonna keep your bones and dance on your
That's
graves.
okay. I mean, I can't
Dance
say
on
no.
our graves?
I'll miss you a bunch. That's
It's a
how
missing dance. It's
Yeah.
That's true.
Your grave will be a lovely garden, and then I will eat the fruit of your corpse.
That's the dream.
That's
I mean,
That's how we all
druids
remember
definitely
our
operate.
friends.
Druids definitely operate differently than we do.
Okay, so anything else in here?
Anything else you guys want to like kind of run down
Well,
and
we
grab?
need diamonds.
So
You were describing
yes.
diamonds.
So when you were grabbing those diamonds, did you just shove them into a bag or did you look
I
at
want to
them?
appraise this
Pretty
shit.
sure.
You have a
I
bag of
shoved the-
holding.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So when you are appraising or looking at these diamonds,
Yeah.
they are beautiful, flawless diamonds. There's about 50 of them in this one case that you find. One thing to note about these diamonds is all of them have a screaming person inside of them.
I
Perfect.
love that.
Not a second thought given.
Nope,
I throw
we
them
don't-
in a bag.
Yeah.
Are they? Hold on.
Yep.
No, Sweeney don't.
Are they still worth money?
Yeah. Oh,
I
good
mean,
question.
I'm sure someone would pay to have 50 screaming person diamonds.
So I'm engaged.
and there'll be a little person screaming inside of them.
I mean, isn't that all? Isn't that what
Is
we
that all diamonds?
Oh, I mean, it's really just the metaphor of blood diamonds already.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a small person inside each one of those, just screaming
All
forever.
right. Well,
So normal diamonds.
yeah. So normal diamond.
Would these spells
Yeah.
be?
Cool.
Could we cast spells with them? Do they fulfill the material component requirement?
Yeah, you might get a little extra person in that spell, but
Sick.
Cool.
Bonus.
So, how much are they worth
Take your hands. And
total?
these diamonds would be worth the same amount as a regular diamond, but seeing that it has a screaming person in it,
Oi, this
You could
diamond's got
probably
a
get-
screaming person in it.
you could either
Don't all
lose
diamonds.
value depending on the vendor or gain value depending on the vendor.
Let's resell these and just get some regular ass diamonds
Hey, I'll trade you my screaming person diamond for a regular diamond.
for 2 regular diamonds.
Oh, yeah, that's good negotiation.
Or, I'll give you 50 for 30,000.
The Art of the Deal by
well,
Mike
the,
Christensen.
the part of my true resurrection spell, we don't have to actually take these diamonds to an appraiser. The fact of the matter is that I'm digging the screaming pain that all of them are, and if I use them on my spell, I'm actually saving them, even though I don't really
Yeah,
give
because
a shit.
they burn up.
They burn up and they're gone. So I might be actually freeing people.
Yeah.
Whatever. Maybe they'll come back like Return of the King style on our boat and help us. But let's not even go there. The point is we don't have to take them to an appraiser. I can just use them.
Guys, I do have a Ring of Featherfall.
Yeah.
Can I have that now that I don't have my ring
Yeah.
of air thing?
Yeah, because I have
Thanks.
the... Yeah. Here, take it.
because you can
Alright.
fly now.
I'm going to erase it.
Also, the Ring of Featherfall does require attunement as well. So, Izzy, you might be tapped.
I am. I know I am.
So, I don't know if you can attune to the Ring of Elemental.
So I'd love
I
to
don't
go.
have that. I gave it.
Sorry, the Ring of Featherfall. Ring of Featherfall requires attunement. As do the boots.
Shit, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, we may have to retire that.
But that's okay. I'm a druid. I
Yeah.
can become a bird.
You can become a bird at any
at
moment.
any time for as
Are you
much as
fully
I want.
I'm attuned as hell.
I'm
I've
not
got.
worried about falling.
What do I have?
Let's take this time to go around and actually just talk about what you guys actually have, your items that you have on your person, because we lost a bunch to a dragon, and we just got a bunch more. So, Sweeney, what items do you have on your person?
A cloak of protection, which I think we established as a poncho that I wear under my coat.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I'm attuned to. That's one of the items. I have the deck of illusions.
Yep.
I have the bag of holding, which is
Empty.
Which is pretty empty at the moment. I have a breath of Bahamut. I have 1 bead, the gold bead of fire. The rest of you, each of you has 1 as well. Horace, you have the bronze bead that does lightning damage, and Izzy has the copper acid one.
Okay.
I have Dee Dee's healing crystal, which I don't know what it does. I have the golden amulet Wind's Respite, which has a air elemental inside. I have a message stone I can use to contact Navain. I have the other things that I just got today, which is the Afridi bottle, the Tome of the Still Tongue, and Tiny Tom, the pocket knife.
Nice.
All right. Horace, what do you have?
Doris, obviously. Mm-hmm. What else matters?
There you go.
I have the Shield of Shenra, which was a gift from my mother and also father. I have the Scarab of Protection.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to go through.
The
You guys have accumulated things a while ago and have completely forgotten about them.
That's right. So, actually, I probably can attune the ring. Yeah, I think I don't need the Scarab.
So do you want the Ring of Featherfall as well?
I'd rather have the ring. No, the Ring of Air.
Which
Yeah,
you
yeah.
already have.
That's what I thought you had.
Yeah, so I have the Shield, which is attunement.
Yeah.
I have Doris, which is attunement.
Oh, and you're unattuning to the Scarab.
yes.
got it.
Unattuning to the Scarab, tuning to the Ring of Air level.
Got it.
So I also
Cool.
have...
You and that scarab apparently were on a very shaky relationship.
Yeah, barely ever knew
It
her.
is still in your character art.
T-Rex cape, which is fantastic. I lost my cod piece a long time ago.
You swapped it out when
Yep.
you got your new cool
Yeah.
gold keeper armor.
Bummers.
Or bronze keeper armor, whatever you're wearing.
Obviously, Signet Ring. Scroll of Pedigree. Yes. Yes. Okay, so
Those might be all the magic things
I
you
have 2 sending stones.
Oh,
Attuned
yeah.
to Izzy's stone. So that means we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
walkie-talkie, basically.
Okay. I have my planar shackles, which keep me from being able to be shunted into another plane.
Yes, against your will.
Yes. I've written down Doris Joinery, which I assume means our relationship.
Oh, that's your special ability.
Oh, that's right. That I can stab it into me and become like
a super version of yourself.
Yeah, the White Ranger. That sounds racist.
The whitest ranger there ever was.
Sounds really racist. Let's call it the Pink Ranger for now.
Because you're good at detecting.
You'd become platinum, wouldn't you? Because it's platinum
Platinum
blade.
I'm a platinum ranger.
We'll
That's
call it
like
the
white on
Platinum Ranger.
steroids. Why
White on steroids. That's also racist.
yeah,
No, it's just.
I've got my.
I like the pink ranger.
I've got my bronze bead. I've got my vial of dragon blood, which is my mom's blood. I don't even know where I got it.
I think it was a gift that because you've had that since literally the first day.
Yeah, since I was very young, I've had that. So I think she gives that to the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I think some wizards want to test your who's protecting you. So I think that's why she gave it.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I've got my magic time ring, which does or does not require attunement.
It doesn't require
Okay.
attunement.
Got my magic time ring, shatter helmet, laughing powder. Weirdly enough, I have a potion of superior healing, but that probably got killed off during the great loosening of 2018.
No, because
Great loosening.
the only things in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Were-
I have a potion of superior
I did
healing.
have 8 healing potions in there, which is a bummer and sucks.
Yeah.
But the superior was, if it was on you, you've had it.
Yeah, then I have that too. And that's it, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Izzy, what do you have?
I have an ornate dwarven brooch that does nothing. I have a ring of featherfall that is not attuned. I have a time sand ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. I have a tome of clarity, but I cannot use that for another 99 years. I have a necklace from Sweeney that I got for Bohatmus. And then I have my marshland staff, which is incredible, but sadly does not have anything atop of it still, thus making it pretty much useless.
Well, it boosts your spell attack.
It boosts your spells, and
yeah.
they can turn into a tree.
But it could be more, I think. I have a potion of giant strength. I have a bead of acid. And now, as of late, I have my charcoal hive shield, my black spider kinky boots, and I have a bag of 7 magic beans that can do God knows what. And of course, last but not least, is my incredible charisma.
You also have.
That's all I
We also gave you the vial of murder.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. I have that. Yes. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 things.
Yeah.
Yep. Vial of murder. Perfume, I call it.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode. The Velvet League will return next week for part 7 of this adventure. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. Photos and character art can be found in the show notes on partialart.com. And while you're there, why not check out some of our other podcasts, including Roll to Seas, where myself and Andrew Dickinger discuss the absolute madness of Warhammer 40k. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at fridaynightquests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.